Hello everyone and welcome to my brand new channel. I'm going to be talking about I'm going to be talking about whatever interests me. I was doing a video the other day. I got this other channel, got a few subscribers, but I started doing a video and as I was talking, I was like, this just isn't doing it for me, this. I was talking about some video game. I'm into video games, movies, and I thought, this isn't doing it. And I thought, I know what I want to talk about, and it isn't this. So I decided I'd made this channel. I'm just going to talk about whatever the hell I'm really finding interesting on that particular day. It doesn't matter what it is. Probably going to be a lot of movies and a lot of maybe a few video games here and there, but I thought I'll talk about the things that I live for, things that I get out of bed for in the morning. I think first of all, or whatever I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about what is going on with the world at the moment. We're on this lockdown. I've decided, because we're allowed out for exercise, sort of an hour every day, and I've decided to take my hour's exercise in the middle of the night, basically. It's now, what time is it? Yeah, 1 a.m. I think I've turned all the notifications off that I don't want on while I'm doing the video, so hopefully nothing, none of my mates will be texting me or anything. Not at this hour anyway. I'm a night owl anyway. I'm always up quite late. This is my normal time of the day, to be honest. I decided to do my exercise, take my hour's exercise at 1 a.m. because I thought, when is the time I'm going to be able to go out and there's going to be no one around, because I don't want to get this virus. I know that. So when can I go out and where there's going to be no one? I thought, go out at 1 a.m. You're not going to get all the usual morons you get out at this time because they're all on lockdown. I'm going to be the only one out. And so far it's worked. I've been for 3 walks at a stupid o'clock in the morning and haven't seen anyone yet. A few cars going by, but no actual people. Yeah, brilliant idea. And you know what? I tried this yesterday and it was really fucking windy. It was bloody windy. And it was a bit cold, and I thought I abandoned the video. It was just cold and windy. It was not going well. So I abandoned it. Went back home. I was feeling a bit tired as well. So this is attempt 2 at this video. I just had a bath actually. Brushed my teeth. I don't know. It's like I just do everything the opposite way around me. I don't know why. I've always been a bit like that. Do you know what? I was watching Twitch TV earlier. My mate streams games on there because he's in lockdown at the moment. Can't go outside, and he's streaming games on Twitch TV. So I only go on there to watch him. And then I just leave again. But I had a quick browse through all the videos that were being streamed, because I thought maybe I'll do some game streaming. I was looking first, thinking, these people are just. I was looking for all the games that they were playing and the ones that got the most views and things like that, and it's just, I don't know. I just can't find those the games they're streaming inspiring, or anything. I'm just kind of like looking at it like, just tired of it before I've even clicked on it, you know what I mean? I cannot watch people playing Animal Crossing. It just doesn't seem right to me. Maybe I'm too old for it all. I'm a 35-year-old man, so I don't know. I should be watching people stream Animal Crossing. At my age, I just clicked on it and thought I felt really old actually watching it. I felt bloody old. I was like, I'm too old for this, you know. I'm not good at Do you know what I used to do when I was younger? I used to like it, like mates would come around my house, or I'd go over mates' houses and like we'd watch each other play video games, you know, like a mate would watch me play Donkey Kong Country, or that's how old I am. Super Nintendo. We used to go around and watch each other play Super Nintendo games. When it was relevant. I'm not talking about now or in the last 10 years when it's like a retro kind of thing. I hate that word. Retro. I hate the word gaming as well. I don't know why, it just does something weird to me. That's what I used to like. People watching me play games online does absolutely nothing for me. And I was playing a game and someone was watching, and I was just kind of like, just so fucking bored, you know. I was just so bored. I thought, what am I doing? And there we go. Someone's laughing at something I said. I knew something would come up. It's a mate of mine. Obviously, I'm a very amusing person, so that's obviously why that's come up. Right. Right. What was I going to talk about? I'm making a new channel where I don't know what the fuck I'm going to be talking about. Here is what I want to talk about. Wicked City. I watched this anime the other day. Now, my idea with this channel is just to say what I think. Like, completely. Like, I'll be honest with you and say, I'm not all that into anime. Like, I don't watch a lot of anime. I'm not a big anime guy. And, it's not really my thing generally. Not my thing. I've attempted to watch anime many times because I thought I don't like missing out on things. I'm always people that like I give things a go in case it is my thing, and you know there's so much of it. I'm like, what if this is my thing? I don't want to miss out on it. So I attempt to, attempt a lot of things, unsuccessfully most of the time. And so I'm walking up this fucking massive hill at the moment. I'm knackered. It just proves I need some exercise. It's really odd at the moment. There's just, this lockdown thing's really strange, man. I'm gonna have a little break here. I'm knackered. I'm feeling better than yesterday, though. Fuck. Give me a second. This is the kind of quality content you can expect from this channel if you're going to subscribe. So please like and subscribe. You'll be my first subscriber. Fuck's sake. I'm knackered. Give me a second. I'll give you a story, right? Because I'm old, I've got loads of stories. When did I first hear about anime? Right. There was this girl I really fancied, right? I'm talking, this was 15 years ago, I'd say. 15, 16 years ago. I was about 19 or 20. And we got on really well. We did. And I was out with her one day, and we fell out in the end. Yeah, it's another story for another time. But it's definitely, I won't click on my thing because, yeah, okay, that's fine. Just making sure this is recording. Yeah, okay. Make sure my mate isn't saying anything inappropriate. Right, yeah, we got on really well. We were in this bowling place one time, and she'd been in town or something, buying DVDs or something. And she bought these anime DVDs. And I kind of said, like, are they just cartoons? That's what I said. I said, are they cartoons? And she said, yeah, it's anime. I'm like, what the hell's anime? She explained it's Japanese animation, and I remember being kind of interested, but I pretended that I wasn't, you know what I mean? I pretended that I thought it was kind of a bit shit. I was, do you know, you do those kind of things when you're that age. I even pretended that I didn't like her. I pretended, I was like, no, don't. She asked me, I told her no once. I was a fucking idiot. Absolute idiot at that age. We met again like 10 years later, actually. And was it 10 years? Longer than 10 years. I don't know. And I fucked it up again, actually. Yeah, so I was an idiot when I was 20, and I was still an idiot when I was 30. And maybe I'm still an idiot now. Who knows, huh? I'm knackered walking up this fucking hill. Right. And yeah, I pretended that I didn't like it, you know. I was like, anime, you know. Who cares about that shit? That's the first thing I remember of anime ever. Right, I grew up in, you know, when I was a little kid, the cartoons that were about, I always remember fondly, like, Transformers and things like that. And I think I mentioned to her, I watched Transformers when I was a kid, and she's like, well, that's kind of anime. I was like, oh, is it? I didn't know. So I was like, oh, this stuff's like Transformers, huh? But I never remember watching any of it at that point. Don't really remember watching it. Yeah, I don't remember watching any of it at that point. I think one of the movies she got was Ninja Scroll. She got. And I remember watching that, but I don't think I ever told her that I watched it. I was kind of just pretending that I wasn't interested in that, you know. And I remember thinking Ninja Scroll was pretty good. I like that movie. But the anime movies I've watched and liked, like, I can probably count on, like, one hand, maybe. I haven't watched that many, I've got to admit, but I've tried to watch quite a few others, and, like, not really been into them. I'm like, it's alright, you know, but not, like, enough where I'm, like, absolutely fascinated with it and have to watch more. I think maybe I missed the boat with it, like, I started watching it too late or something. I don't know, but I'm quite a big movie person. I watch quite a lot of movies. So the other day, I don't know what made me watch this. What did make me watch this? I don't know. The other week it was, a few weeks ago. Why was I watching anime? I don't know. I found this movie. I thought I want to watch some old stuff. I think the stuff I have liked has been the old stuff, like stuff from like the 80s anime. I think of it as my time, that time. I don't know why. Like the stuff that was made then, I feel like it's of my time. I'm 35. I was born in 1984. I think because I remember watching Transformers and stuff when it would have actually been the 80s still. And I look at those movies from that time as my thing. So I thought, I've got to find some really old stuff and watch that. So, do you know what? It's really weird going out without my wallet. Really strange. I don't think I've done this since I was about 17. you know, you just take your wallet with you, don't you? As an adult, in case you want to go in a shop, but nothing's open. I don't know where. No point. Yeah, Wicked City it's called. You've seen it on the screen for the last half an hour. Yeah, I really enjoyed this fucking movie. It's a fucking great movie. It's better than 6.7. Usually IMDb scores are generous, but I think that's low for this. This is easily a 7. It's a good 7. It's not 6.7. I didn't find out till it was over. I think it's directed by the same guy that did Ninja Scroll. I didn't find that out till it was finished. Or maybe I'll try to look for his other movies, because I liked Ninja Scroll, and I liked this one. The movie, it's you know what? There's sort of crap movies, isn't there? And there's good movies. Then there's movies that are just like, they're like made for you, aren't they? This movie was like, it was made for me. Everything about it I liked. Everything. It's right up my street. It's kind of how to say it? I thought it was a hedgehog or something then, is it? Could be. No, it's someone's discarded t-shirt or something. Underpants. God only knows the story behind that. Those are I would honestly put this, like, if I was going to do a top 100 movies, just any movies, you could put this in there. It's a really awesome movie. Maybe I just need to find more like it in things. So what happens in it? There's a fucking woman in this movie, right? Some of it's kind of laughable, but it's still good. It's borderline porn, this movie, but it isn't. It's not got the same tone as porn, you know. It's very much you you wouldn't watch it with your parents, but it's very much an adult movie. You wouldn't, it's not an anime for kids. There's a lot of them. Well, a lot of anime actually isn't for kids, is it? It's quite the themes and things are very much older than that. I remember how I got onto this now. I remember, but I won't go into that. I might do another video on the other thing that got me onto this. Yeah, what happens in it? I've only watched this once, okay? So my memory, and it was a few weeks ago, and I'm just going on what I remember. You're like a detective kind of guy. Do you know why I say you're? It's not me, is it? Because of video games. I'm so used to describing video games to people. I've said it's you're. You're not the detective. The guy in the movie's the fucking detective. And he's some sort of special agent or something. And this woman in it that he meets, he meets this woman at this bar, and he's some sort of, I don't know, he's got some thing or something that it's a big story, but there's this woman in it that she's got fucking fangs on her fucking vagina, and she's screwing him, and he manages to get away. She's like this weird spider monster. Oh, that's this fucking story. It's like there's the world, and then there's another world of like mutants or whatever the fuck they're called in this movie. You have to look it up yourself. And they kind of get along, and they're kind of trying to get along, and they don't. And he's got to get this treaty signed, this peace treaty thing. And it's all about that. And I don't want to give the whole movie away, and he meets a woman, and yeah. But yeah, I like the tone of it. It's not a safe tone, you know what I mean? I watch movies on Netflix, I'm like, it just feels so safe, this. The tone of this is like I said, it's borderline porn. It's very much like a horror kind of themed. Some great ideas. The story's really great. I love the characters. I love the art style of it. Yeah, I really like this movie. After I watched it, it's one of those where you watch it, right, and you're like, for fuck's sake, why haven't I watched more anime? It's one of those. And right after I finished watching it, I tried to watch a couple others, and I was like, okay, I'm going to watch some more anime now, because I really like that. I was like, I've got to find something else like this. And I watched, what did I watch? I don't know. Something else I found from the same sort of time. I was like, nah, not quite doing it for me. And I tried something else, and same thing. I'm like, nah, this ain't quite doing it for me, this. And I sort of stopped in the end, and I think I tried to watch 3, and I couldn't find anything else I liked. But I really liked this. That happened with another anime as well, but I won't go into that one. How does it describe it? 2 agents, a lady killer human, and a voluptuous demon. That's it. Attempt to protect a signatory to a peace ceremony. Sorry, I'm walking, I'm trying to read it, and the screen's going blurry on me. What am I reading here? Between the human world and the black world, from radicalized demons. There we go. There's the fucking story for you. What else we got here? Let's have a fucking look. Trivia, here we go, read a bit of this. Directed a live action version of the film. Wow, really? There's a live action version of this? I'm gonna have to watch that now. I'm gonna have to go home and fucking find that. There's a live action version of this. Oh, what the fuck is that gonna be like? Look, I don't know how that's gonna be. That can't be any good. Surely, I'll have to find it. Here we go. What's this? Quotes. Here we go. We live in an era when our cities are armed with steel and concrete, computers and electronics barricade our minds. This is a quote from the movie. This movie's from 1987. Imagine it hasn't changed, has it? It's even more, a lot more so now than it was then. The technology, it doesn't change the fact that there exists a lot of strange phenomenon, bizarre beyond reason or logic, most folks just don't see. There we go. I'm just reading alternative versions. 1993 UK VHS. I love to watch this on VHS. It's a kind of movie that VHS, it's not ever, do people collect VHS stuff? I don't know if they do. But it seems like, I feel like watching this on VHS would be like more, authentic somehow, you know, because the movie, I don't know, I kind of like movies that remind me of the time they were made, you know what I mean? They got a kind of style to them that like doesn't exist anymore. Okay, here we go. The 1993 UK VHS by Manga Entertainment was cut by 1 minute and 48 seconds. If you watch this movie, you'll probably understand why they might have done that at that point in 1993. The sequences that were cut out, here we go. All shots of Jin's hand forcibly touching Maki's vagina, as well as the shot of her hair. I shit myself then. I heard that fucking church bell go off. It's eerie, it is, out, because it's really fucking quiet. Way more so than it normally would be, even at this time of night. As the shot of her hair beginning to rise upwards to trap him, Maki being forcefully deep-throated by a tentacle, and the first shot of the energy beams emerging from her breasts. Most of Takai watching the visualization of Maki's gang rape at the clinic, yeah. This movie's not for everyone, including 2 volunteers. Taki witnessing Maki's rape at the dilapidated hideout and most of the ensuing conversation with Mr. Shadow. I've been walking for like half an hour, and that's the first fucking car I've seen. I've never seen it this quiet in my life, even at this time of night. I know it's 1:30 in the morning, but one car. I've been walking by a road the entire time. Yeah, release date. Oh, 20th of August 1993. I thought it was 1987, this movie. It is 1987. I think that might have been the Japanese release. And it came out here in 1993. Okay. I've got to watch the live action version of this. I've just got to. I'm just having... What I'm doing at the moment in my walk, I'm like walking around the block kind of thing. Like starting at my house. And it doesn't sound like I'm going very far, but it's about maybe like it's a good... I don't know which way to walk, to be honest. I'm wondering if I want to slightly alter my route, because I think this is a little bit too far. I don't want to be walking more than sort of like half an hour. I don't want to make these videos that fucking long. 2, I don't want to be that knackered. I think half an hour is fine. I haven't seen a fucking soul of one car. Weird. How has everyone else been coping? If anyone's, whoever's watching this, if anyone, what have you been doing with your time? Are you still at work? I haven't been able to do... I kind of work selling and buying and selling things online, and it's difficult. It's a difficult time. I've definitely noticed a drop-off in things. I've kind of stopped doing it nearly almost altogether, because I just walking by the old post office. Very fucking odd. That's been closed for years. Yeah, it closed years ago. What's it got in the window? I remember coming to this post office when I was like, I don't normally walk this way. This is what's strange about it. I don't normally walk this way. I normally, because there's no reason to. Like, for me, like, there's nothing this way. There's no shops or anything. The last kind of times I walked this way, I mean, I haven't been past this bit in years. That old post office, it's been closed for like at least 10 years. At least. I remember going in there, buying plasticine when I was like 3 years old. Should I go through the... I'll go this way. I'm not walking through the fucking pitch black park. Strange. Yeah, I got a memory of walking in the sunshine, like, buying plasticine in that place. must have been about 3. I don't know if, yeah, because I used to go play school there when I was like 3 as well. Yeah, still kind of live kind of close to where I grew up. I've moved about a little bit in my life, but never gone very far. Yeah, I'm having all sorts of memories. Walking this way, to be honest. I'm thinking about that girl now that I knew. It's weird how time flies by, isn't it? It's so long ago now. You only get one chance at all of this, all this life stuff. You get one go at it, so be very careful of your decisions. I myself have made a lot of mistakes, I have to say. I'm still here, unless this fucking virus gets me, but I'm still here for the moment, and a lot of mistakes with people and things. Some very recent. I shouldn't have, but yeah. It's generally about this virus thing. What was I going to talk about? How long is this going to go on for? How long are we going to be in this lockdown? I think they announced today it's another 3 weeks, at least. So there we go. We've got 3 more weeks. That's strange, isn't it? What was I going to say? Yeah. I mean, that's at least 3 more weeks. I'm wondering if this thing's going to go on for absolutely months, like 6 months or something. Don't know. Not sure. I had a weird thought then about how I see people, not dead people, but how I look at people and how maybe it's different from how they perceive me, and your perception of people can change, can't it, as time goes on. I don't know what I'm talking about, to be honest. Incoherent crap, I think. It's a weird thing when you visit. Here's what's weird. It's a weird thing when you visit places that you haven't been in a long time. I'm talking like years. If you go back to places you haven't been in years, that post office, seeing it empty like that, that's so strange. So strange how time. I think what I'm visualizing when I'm seeing that place is closed down is I think what I'm thinking about is how I'm 35 and I'm thinking of things that happened over 30 years ago. I've got memories, things that I remember from 30 years ago. It's crazy. I guess in the span of time, it isn't a long time, is it? Not really. It's not. You think, the planet's been around for a billion years, billions of years, or whatever. I'm not a scientist, or what am I talking about? In the span of space and time, 30. Remembering something from 30 years ago isn't a big deal, but for my time, the time I've got, it is a long time. If I live to 90, which not many people do, 30 years is a long fucking time, ain't it? My span of things. Do you know what it does going places that you haven't been a long time? It really puts things in a perspective. It puts things in, you get a better perspective of things. You really do. I think you get a bit of that watching these old movies, don't you? Like this, 1987, this thing. I'm going to look for the live action version. That can't be real. When did they make that? Probably years later, wasn't it? But anyway, yeah, I think I'll leave the video there. It's quite I do for my first video on this new channel. Don't know what the fuck the next one's going to be about, but that's what's exciting about it. You don't know what's going to be next. I don't want to make this about one thing. I don't want to be like, I think I'm going to title this Wicked City. And something along those lines. And I don't know, I'll do like a couple videos a week or something. I'll just see how it goes. I think I might just do it while this lockdown's happening. If I've got some subscribers after that, I'll carry on. If I haven't, you won't see any more of this. But yeah, there we go. That's my little video.